Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. I'm here today to give you a BTC update. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the midterm time frame and also the macro as well. Some very, very interesting information to be taking into consideration with the current cryptocurrency situation with the whole FTX. Absolutely horrific dumpage to the downside. We're seeing new bear market lows, horrific stuff. So I'm going to be covering some very, very crucial supports and resistance levels for you guys to be looking out for there, and also some very interesting indicators, okay? So make sure you watch it all the way to the end. Drop a like on it. Drop your opinion in the comment section. That section is for you. But without further ado, let's get straight into Bitcoin. Moving across to Bitcoin here on the midterm time frame, you can see on the 4 hour, going to be starting off talking about the range that we were talking about the last few weeks, right? You can see it was between the 20,300 and 18,300. Once we lost this area and we came back down into this range, just on the 200 EMA here on the 4 hour, I was saying in the community, in the Telegram community, guys, if you do want to join that, it is in the right-hand corner there. And I was saying, look, the chance of us coming down to this 18,000, it's fairly likely now that we are back in this range. But I did not see this filthy new 15,400 to 50,500 new low coming in for the bear market. Absolutely horrific. Obviously, this isn't due to just Bitcoin being in a bear market in general. It's due to FTX being degenerates in the space and not being truthful with their funds and stuff like that. So really, really bad stuff. Not good, Sam. Not happy, man. So yeah, not good. A lot of people are struggling right now. Is FTX in the toilet? Is it going to file for bankruptcy? Who knows? It does need a pretty big bailout. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's talk about the key levels. Has everyone moved their Fibonacci retracement swing low down? Because that is needed to be done now. We're no longer at 17,600 for the swing low. The swing low is now down at 15,500, guys. Now, where are we going from here? Pretty hard to predict this, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty hard to predict this, and that's why we're going to go into some in-depth detail of some indicators. Now, let's talk about moving averages very quickly, because you can see we've got the 10 simple coming down. We usually bounce off this, guys, in terms of resistance after seeing a bit of a nice pullback. In terms of percentages from the low to where we are now, guys, we are currently up around 8.3% from that low, and if we do get to this 10 SMA there, it's going to be around 12.35%. So very interesting stuff there. And also we do have the Fibonacci retracement currently sat the 0.236 at around 18,400. Now, I do want to talk about the macro primarily in this video, just because there is some very, very interesting information I do want to look at, and to see whether I'm going to be turning bullish on cryptocurrency in general, right? Obviously, we still have the FTX bankruptcy news to come, so that probably will cause a bit more of a dump, but we are seeing it stabilize a little bit, having a bit of a buyback from that low being set. So let's talk about the two signals from the Ultra Swing package, guys. Pretty juicy stuff. Well done to everyone who did get involved with that in the Telegram group. Amazing stuff, guys. You made absolutely insane gains to the downside. Sell signal coming through from there, smashing all the way down. Another sell signal coming through from there, smashing all the way down. Amazing stuff. Not going to go on about that too much, but we're going to look at the daily time frame here for Bitcoin right now, because this is where it gets interesting, right? Obviously, we had our swing low from the Fibonacci retracement at 17,600. Now that is down at 15,500. Now, what are we looking for a potential bounce back, okay? We're looking for a potential bounce back up to around 17,567. This is where it gets very interesting, because if we throw some more indicators into the works here, guys, you can see it's nowhere near anything. We're literally surviving here on the daily on literally trend lines, okay? Literally trend lines, and we know how risky this is, okay? We know how risky this is. So we got horizontals and trend lines coming through. So in terms of resistance point to be looking out for there, it will be 17,600. I probably would predict a little bit of a sell-off from there. And also, if we are looking for measure moves here, guys, you can see the measure move from this giant falling wedge chart pattern. I know falling wedges tend to usually break to the upside, and we did see that, but we can actually use this to the downside as well. So obviously it's not as likely, but you can see we are currently in that move right now. So this is the move to the downside that we can be looking for. And in terms of the actual measure move completion for that, it's going to be sat around 14,400, guys. So very, very interesting area. As we know, 14,000 is sort of the area that we're going to be looking out for there. And I will go on into that on the Bitstamp chart for previous highs of bull runs and stuff like that. So we will get into that very, very shortly. Just want to cover the longer term time frames. If we are going to see this measure move complete, guys, I wouldn't favor a short here unless we have a really nice retest of this 17,600, and I will go into the volume weighted average true range of what we can be looking for there as well. But it is still going to be an 18.36% move to the downside. And overall, guys, cryptocurrency is horrifically bearish right now after seeing this massive crash. Yeah, we are having a buyback. Yeah, that's natural after seeing such a massive dump. But overall, we are setting new lows in terms of the bear market, guys. The market structure is still it's still holding, guys. It's still holding. We're not invalidating lower highs here. We're still setting lower lows. So it is still very, very bearish overall. So don't be fooled about a massive pump back. For example, Solana up like 38% today. Don't be fooled about this stuff. I do think we're probably going to have continuation of the downside because it just looks horrific in terms of world markets all over the world right now. It's just awful. So yeah, let's move on to the let's move on to the longer term time frame here for Bitcoin, and this is where I want to go into some key indicators and some key support points that I want you guys to be looking out for there while trading. Okay, going to get rid of this indicator because I do want to show you guys this indicator in a minute. Very interesting stuff. You know the WOB machine, guys. You know the WOB machine volume weighted ATR bands. These are the weekly volume weighted ATR bands. So let's jump to the daily quickly because I do just want to show you the daily volume weighted ATR band is sat around 13,100, okay? 13,100 is the bounce point if we do see a big crash. And let's look back in history on this area, on this volume weighted ATR band. You can see the bounce of support multiple times. Let's even just flash back even further. May 2021, massive crash coming down. You can see bounce, very, very strong stuff. I think we even had the March 2020 crash bouncing on that bad boy as well. You can see the support, guys. You can see the support, so you can see why I'm going to be using this for a very, very strong reference point if we do cascade down the stairs even further, okay? In terms of supports and resistance, guys, I do just want to, I'm going to zoom out here on the weekly because we're going to be looking at these crucial areas, okay? We were looking at this area around 19,600 and we were trying to hold on, okay? We were trying to hold on for support, didn't quite get there, and now we're sat on this level of support here. Whether we're going to hold this is an interesting factor, okay? If we hold this, then amazing stuff. We could actually come up and play within the range back up to 19. That's going to be great if that does happen. If we do get a nice weekly candle body close above this area, that'll be great. If we don't, guys, I probably would expect to come up to this wick here. You can see this wick here at 17,200 and then cascade down, because if we look at previous history from previous weeks, you can see we came down to these sorts of levels around 14, 15K and then banged it up, tapped this area and then cascaded down into the deep dark hole, right? It was horrific times for Bitcoin. So if that is going to happen, guys, I want to be ready to either short this market or get ready for shorting this market, because I don't think this dump is over. Okay, I don't think this dump is over with the rest of the world markets. As I was just saying, it's looking pretty horrific. Now, let's talk about volume weighted ATR bands. Let's talk about some very crucial stuff here, because actually no, one sec. Let's jump to the 5-day, because I do want to talk about this, because we do have the one day and 17 hours left on the 5-day candle, guys, and this basically means if we can get a candle body close above 17,500 on in the next 1 day and 17 hours, then I would expect some momentum to the upside. Okay, there will be support to be had here, guys. Okay, so that's definitely an area to be looking out for. You can see the support that we have had on this bad boy before. It's very crucial. You can see we've ridden along this in terms of support before. So guys, this is something that I don't want you to be overlooking, and I want you guys to be aware of this. Alexa, stop. Apologies. Now moving on to the indicator that has got all of the volume weighted ATR bands. This is a brand new indicator that we have designed here, and it is literally unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable. We know how basically what's the word? Reliable these volume weighted ATR bands are. So let's jump down to the 4-hour for a second, and let's just look at the support and resistance between these bad boys. If it's going to load, it's quite a lot for this chart to be handling right now, so hopefully it's going to load. You can see if we lose one of them, we come up, we test the other one, and we find resistance there. It is pretty goddamn good, okay? And right now, very crucially, we're sat on the 12-hour, and you can see how perfectly we have bounced on this volume weighted ATR band. So this is where it gets interesting. So in terms of rounding off this video, guys, I just want to say the 5-day is what I'm looking for here. The 5-day candle body close for the volume weighted ATR band here, and that's going to be up around 17,200, 300, and also we need to, if we bang it up right now, come up to 17.6, those sorts of areas, and then have resistance and get candle body close below here, I would expect lower lows to be set, right? And this is because we're basically referencing market structure again, guys. Referencing market structure again, if I can get the right chart, we need to set a lower high. We need to find a pullback zone if we are going to have continuation to the downside, okay? So there's a few things that I want you to take into consideration, but areas to be looking out for there in terms of horizontals. If we do cascade down even further, we know the drill, guys. We know the drill. We know these areas around 14,000 is what everyone is looking for Bitcoin. So, because obviously we have this, that's the the previous high back in June 2019 when Bitcoin was around 13,000, topped out around 13k, and then cascaded all the way back down to like 3k. So this is definitely a support area that we can be looking out for there, and I would expect many limit orders sat there. Okay, you can look at Bookmap for this when we do come down to these sorts of levels, but I do think that the 13,800, 14,000 is going to be a really crucial bounce point, and we probably will bounce up probably a couple of $1,000s for Bitcoin or so. So that's another area that I do want you guys to be watching. And then also we do have another point. Say if we're cascading down and we're really falling down really brutally, I want you guys to be looking at 12,444 as well, because you can see the support and the resistance that we have had along this area in previous price action, in previous runs here for Bitcoin, in previous cycles. You can see when we did set all-time highs from before back in 2017, we came down to this 12,400, 11,000, that sort of area, found support, and then bounced all the way back up to 17k. So I do think we are going to be due a bounce either at 13,889, 14k, or around 12,500. So those are the areas that I do really want you guys to be looking out for there. And also, if we jump back to the volume weighted ATR band on the daily, you can see 12,000, 13,000 for the volume weighted ATR band there as well. So it just looks very too good to be true, if you will, to be banging in some sort of long from this area. I will be looking to long this area if we can get a very nice clear bounce. Say, especially if it cascades down really fast. If we have a massive crash, we're going to hit this level and we will bounce, okay? We will bounce literally probably 5, 6, 7, 8% at least, okay? So it's definitely something I want you guys to be keeping your eyes peeled. That's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I will be back later on today giving you a short video on YouTube with my candlestick chart patterns education, guys. If you are looking to educate yourself in that, there is a link somewhere on the screen for you guys to go and check that out. It's basically a short series of candlestick chart patterns so you can educate yourself in that space. But if you like the video, guys, smash a like on it. It does help me out tremendously. And also, if you've got an opinion, drop a comment in the comment section. That's gonna be it for now. I will see you in the next one.